Chairman Oder. I write Atlantic Yards Report. I've been writing a blog about this project for about 6 years. So I wrote on my blog this morning that it was surprising that you'd be here. I know you're your relationship with the Assemblyman, but you've spoken at rallies for this. Have you adjusted your position or reconsidered your position? What is your sort of evolution here?
Well, I was never completely opposed to the project. Now I know there.
You were at a rally. You're definitely for it.
Yeah, I was so important about it. Now there were people that were. There are also people who were totally in opposition that would support it with certain provisions, including if there were more teeth to the community benefits agreement, if there were construction jobs, if there were permanent jobs, and if there was affordable housing. My reasons, again, and I said this today, and I do have, in hindsight, you know, I do have some regrets of being so enthusiastically for it without having more teeth in the community benefits agreement. My support for the project was not because of the basketball arena, it was because of the potential creation of construction jobs, which I anticipated to be 15,000 by 2016, 10,000 permanent jobs, and affordable housing. And the reason why I have some reservations and I'm disappointed is because those promises have not been met. And I think that even those people that were against the project would agree that it would be great to have that number of jobs and affordable housing. I would do other things, traffic, environmental concerns, quality of life concerns, why people were against it.
Though, and this is a longer conversation, one of the reasons I've written about this so skeptically is because I know that there have been mistaken, misleading projections all along. So you always have to look at the details and not accept the numbers from them.
And I think, and let's see, I know inside in the political world, people say, oh, someone flip-flopped, they changed their position. But I think as a leader, you make decisions based on the information at your disposal at the time. So at the time, in terms of what was promised, I was enthusiastic for the project. Now that those promises have not been met, and I look at the information I have now at my disposal, then I can admit that I'm very disappointed with the results. And why I think the ESDC bill that Assemblyman Jeffries has is critical, because there would be more monitoring of the project and of the promises made by the developer.
Besides the guys you mentioned who are construction workers, carpenters union, what are you hearing? I mean, your constituency is more Crown Heights, is that? Yes. So what do you hear from people in your constituency about this project?
Well, even in Crown Heights, it's still Community Board 8. And so there are people that I know personally, people who come to my office who are members of the union who anticipated being on this job, or at least have a strong chance. Thus far, and I've been doing my own research, I've been talking to them from what they found out from their fellow members, and I don't know of any strong number of people who've been on this job. So that's the question. Right now, what we're saying is we should have an accounting from the developer, the total number of jobs, and the total number of local jobs, both construction jobs and then jobs that are
do you know about the independent compliance monitor?
Do I know about that?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
This community benefits agreement is supposed to require an independent
yes, I'm aware of that. It's non-existing, exactly. It's not exactly. Which is, again, why I think to do this, I mean, as you said, you know, is this a guarantee that we can get this bill through the Assembly again and through the Senate? No. But I think that by having ESDC monitored, as they have with so many other projects, this is probably the only project where there's not a monitor, that we will be able to get a better accounting of what's happening.
Good to talk with you.
Right, likewise.
We'll talk again.
Okay, anytime. Make sure you have my car.
Yeah.